Also, we can make mistakes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna make it one continuous. Like the McDonald's delivery guy is about to take your whole life out trying to get to this.
Like Dirty D.
No, it's so we're doing this.
We are doing this. Do we have to introduce ourselves?
I guess this is weird. I'm talking to a camera.
Yeah, it is a little strange. I think we're gonna get used to it though.
Alright.
Well, I'm Candace.
And I am Tiffany. And we're doing a vlog apparently.
Yes.
This is so strange.
What's our vlog? What's it gonna be about? Our first episode, episode 1.
Episode 1. Possibly episode 1 and only, because we're just no,
we're gonna do more. It's easier, Gabby said.
Yes. Hi, Gabby. So we're going to talk about the 5 things that we love and hate about Korea. Oh, Korea. Yeah. What do you want to start with first?
Let's start with things we hate because...
And end on a good note?
Yeah, and on a good note,
okay.
right, exactly. 5 things we hate.
The 5 things I hate about Korea is...
Well, the first thing I know I hate about Korea is... Maybe I'm too modest, but I just don't like the drinking culture here too much. Well, let me scratch that.
Interesting.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, exactly. Coming from the person that, like, takes shots. Okay, but the problem is, at least for me, I live in a neighborhood where, like, those little shops...
Yeah.
Where people are eating.
Yeah.
And just every weekend, just belligerent fights. People sleeping on the streets.
Like getting drunk just like at dinner casually.
Yeah, like, I don't know, just not judging Korean culture. That's just more something I just personally just don't like when people just drink and just pass out.
Okay.
In the middle and just be belligerent. And
yeah, just belligerence is kind of not a good thing. So.
Yeah.
It
just makes my neighborhood feel unsafe. That's the problem. I just feel my neighborhood's not safe.
And you live along a lot of side streets, so that could be sketchy.
Yeah, and it's not like no street lights. You just walk in and there's drunk addicts.
Oh, we should add that to the list. Why are there no street lights in Korea?
Why no street?
I'm just gonna go with like the blatant one, the xenophobia. Like, in any case, anything that's not Korean, and even something that is Korean but doesn't fit into like a tiny, narrow. Wait, Diva's in your purse.
Diva, get out there.
Other people like some of my co-teachers will tell me like, "Oh, I hate being dark. Being dark so bad, but it's okay on you." Really now?
Like the butt.
Yeah, like, or like my co-teacher's boyfriend, and I think he meant it as a compliment. Like, so seriously, we're all like out at dinner, and he tells me, "You're so beautiful," and you know, I was like, "Oh, thank you." And then he goes, "I see so many black people, but they're never cute. But you are so pretty." But like, you're telling me that in all the blacks that you've ever seen, I am the only attractive one? Like, no, you just, and then even to other Asians, like, yo, Vietnam is not that far. How are you like shunning a Vietnamese person?
Yo,
like,
they don't like Filipinos. They don't like nothing.
Like, y'all are mad close. And then to us.
Xenophobia. But I guess for my number 2, get on that is they're xenophobic when it's, I don't know how to describe it, but they're
convenient.
Yeah, very convenient. So, for example, they love curry. They just think that's just
you
like,
didn't know that Korea invented curry?
Oh my god. I'm like, students say all the time, Korean curry is the best curry. I'm like, but like they just honestly, for goodness sake, believe that Korean curry is the best and when they invented it. And like just like hip hop music and
that was my number 2.
Oh, sorry, I like feed off you. Just like I don't need disclaimer. We're not saying all Koreans do this.
Oh yeah, total generalizations. I love my co-teachers and my friends.
Love my co-teacher.
And
sweet.
They're awesome. You know.
Just that was my number 2. Ugh. Just stealing and just like, this is the way. This is just the way. What's your number 2?
So, my number 2 is K-pop. And, I mean, here's the thing. I know that they love their K-pops. And even some Americans, even a lot of black people like K-pop, which is, I don't understand. But my dislike of K-pop is not the actual music. It's that the music borrows so much from external influences, but they're unaware of it. Possibly on purpose. And like that, what's that? I don't even know who sings that. Like it takes the beat in like one of the hooks from that "A Baby." It like song Hurricane Chris, maybe. I'm not shopping around out here. Candace is like, I don't know. And so like I'll like talk to people and they'll tell me like, oh, it's such a like innovative K-pop group, and I'll watch it and I'm like, so they're just copying like rappers? Like, we have a friend, hi Robin, who tries to convince us how awesome K-pop is all the time, and I'd be like, yo girl, I love you, but no. Just, I'm over it.
I tried.
Anyway, so K-pop's number 2. Sorry, I'm not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, Robin.
Sins.
It's like we're trying.
Sins.
But let's see. My number 3 would probably be... Oh, I don't want to say this because I always tell people I love it, but the food.
That was my number 3! This is why we're soulmates! Okay.
Yeah, I was like... Okay. Yeah, it's on my love and hate. I love it, but at the same time, I dislike it because spices are just
Not a flavor?
non-existent. Yeah. So
Oh, I thought you meant I was talking about spice. Okay, sorry.
just well, any like
Spice is not a flavor. I'm sorry.
It's not. There we go. Like
Oh, I cut you off. That's so rude.
oh no. Yeah, it's just I'll eat it, but some days I'm just like wow, like it's just spicy.
It's on my love and hate list. It's on my hate list because while like I don't like traditional Korean food because it's like a lot of root vegetables and a lot of vinegar and a lot of like sourness and like no seasonings like. And kimchi, not my favorite thing in the world. Like, if you take the spice out, it's just salty lettuce, and I just don't know what to do with that.
Yeah.
Or cabbage, is it?
Cabbage.
Okay.
Yeah, fermented cabbage.
Whatever. But my main gripe with Korean food is, like, Korean processed foods. Like, not like a meal. Like, why is there sugar on my garlic bread?
Oh, yeah. Oh, good point.
Why? Okay. Tiffany is getting the munchies. She wakes up at 3 a.m. to go to the CU to get some chips, right? Tiffany walks in, and Tiffany sees some Cheetos and just snatches those suckers up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So excited. Get home, open them, and I wonder, why are my Cheetos white color?
Worst.
And then I ate one, and it tasted horrendous. And I look at the thing, and it says barbecue. Did it taste like barbecue, Candace? Nothing. It was like sugar and...
I don't even know what the taste was.
It was not, I don't know.
Not smoky
and y'all
barbecue
barbecue here. So like we go to Home Plus and I want to buy some chips. Like there are flavors outside of honey and it's all honey. It's like 17 different honey chips. Like, or honey chili. Or honey cheese, but not like real cheese. I just hate it. I hate everything about it.
This is why you military people. And I say you. Yes, I mean you.
We're talking to you.
Yeah.
Yes, you.
Sorry, I'm going to be a super generalization person because 99% of the time here with the military.
Especially in Daegu, because we have like
that's true.
3 bases or 4 bases.
Yeah. I'm just trying to like keep my composure because I'm just like, I could just literally go on and on about the army here. But they are, especially the ones that are young. The older ones honestly think it's because they're so young. And, you know, they're in a new country. It's cheap liquor. You know, you can go out, be home by what's curfew 1 a.m. And they're just rude. They just get drunk. And they start fights with Koreans. And I just don't like, you know, the army guys that'll get here. And
it's not
so
just guys.
cool.
That's the thing.
Oh, that's true. Women too.
Yeah.
Especially when we meet the ones in Juilliard. Just nasty.
It's like my favorite place and like the worst place in the world.
Yeah, just don't be the stereotype. We can't. I know sometimes CQ and PT and all that be tiring, but like go
I don't know
out.
what these acronyms are.
Oh, I don't know. I just had bad experience with.
We've had horrible experiences. Nevers is like the good one.
Like
Sipping tea on all the things we hate in Korea.
We still got.
I didn't put sugar in this. Okay.
Oh no, is there sugar in Spanish?
Azúcar.
Ooh, say it again.
My 4th thing I hate about the Koreas is the education system here. And basically, starting from middle school, like Korean school gets really intense where they're in school long hours in the day and then they go from school to hagwons that are like more school. Like hagwons are private academies. So they're in school like hours. And my friends who teach middle schoolers, like suicide is really high here because of the stress and the pressure. My students are 5 and 6 Korean age, but when they're actually 3, 4, and 5 or 3 and 4 in the real lives. And they're doing book work from like 10 to 2, like, and then they go from my floor of the building to the first floor of the building, which is just in a Korean school. And then after that, they either go to swimming or piano or some instrument or taekwondo or ballet. And these are 4 and 5-year-olds, 3, 4, and 5-year-olds.
So I taught 3rd grade and they were just I didn't have classes for like a couple months because they were getting ready for that test. That test determines what high school you go to.
Oh, really? Like, let kids be kids. Let them experience and learn and problem solve and run and play and jump and break stuff and get scratches. Like, my God.
I remember when I was teaching or getting my license, I took so many psychology classes because at the end of the day, it's a science. So you have to understand how the brain works. And I was actually...
Diva, get off my bed.
Yeah, please. I had the student teach for a whole year. Or a school year. That's 9 months. 9 months in a classroom doing the same thing as a teacher was doing. Here, it's a month. 1 month. Yeah.
All right, what's your number 5?
Number 5. I don't know if this is just a Daegu thing, or I can go literally a whole week, probably. And I probably could. No one talking to me.
I do all the time.
Yeah, just
like it wasn't for my co-teachers. Like I have really good co-teachers, so my co-teachers talk to me. But like when I leave work, I know that's like the end of my social
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one thing. Daegu people are rude. And that's not even, I even heard from like other Koreans say Daegu's rude. So you know that says a lot. I can be in a taxi and the taxi driver wouldn't talk to me the whole time. Even if I try to make conversation, just, unless they're yelling at me for something, which I don't know what they're yelling at me about. But.
And I am saying I have met some nice Koreans in Daegu because obviously they exist and obviously not everyone's like that. And I have had some taxi drivers who will try to talk to me in broken Korean or broken English and my no Korean. My number 5.
Oh no, is it?
City planning.
Oh.
And the fact that there is none in Korea. Thoughts. Trash cans. They make sense, right? Trash cans stop people from littering. Korea, they don't exist. What do? You find a trash pile because that makes sense. So there's no sidewalks, which drives me nuts. The main big streets have sidewalks, but the small ones that are most of the streets in Korea don't have sidewalks. So like you could be walking down the street or walking to my house and I have to walk in a ditch. So you can basically just always die on the street. Just give me a tiny sidewalk, a sliver of a sidewalk. Just give me a rock, really. Just a trail of rocks and I'll walk on them. Just anything. I might have to make this 2 videos because we just ranted for a long time. Like I thought this was gonna be a lot quicker than it was.
No.
Anyways, that's our video. Thank you for listening. I guess put comments. I don't know who's gonna really watch this, but I really wanted to do one. But I guess comment below. If you say anything stank and I know who you are, I'm gonna find you. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm not.
I would.
Comment below. Tell us if you agree, if you disagree, if there's anything.
Bye bye.